Welcome to Breakfast with Brent. So, I was asked what my biblical thoughts were on immigration. Let me start by telling you my personal experience. I have had the pleasure of coaching with a number of people not born in this country, socializing with a number of people not born in this country, friends with a number of people not born in this country, and worked with a number of people not born in this country. And I can't think of a single time that I had a bad experience. I've all been very positive. So my personal opinion kind of shades a little bit what my biblical opinion is. And Jesus is very clear that we need to be kind to the foreigners. When we think about the story of the Good Samaritan, it wasn't somebody who stopped who was known to this person. It was somebody from another country that stopped for the injured guy. So it's real clear that we need to be kind to people not from our country. And I have no question about that. But it is also clear that they need to be not violating the law. And the law currently is that people will come here legally, not just come whenever they want. We don't have an open border policy. And Jesus also made it clear that we will follow the laws of the country and the leaders. I don't always like that, but that's the way it is. Sometimes we need to just do that. So I'm all for people coming here. I'm all for people mixing in and being a melting pot. But I'm not for coming here illegally. And that's what happens. I am also not for having restrictions on why people can come here. They don't have to be the best. They don't have to be the richest. They don't have to be the smartest. Because frankly, among us that were born in this country, we're not all the richest. We're not all the smartest. We're not all the best. So I believe that we need to have some type of policy on when people can come in. We need to enforce that policy, and we need to be very grateful for the people that come here. So I take both sides. I don't need to have a bunch of arguments because what the Bible says, the Bible says. And you can pick and choose a verse here or there that will support whichever side you want. But if you take it as a whole, that it's very, very clear that people should be here who are legally here. I'm not saying people should be here who aren't legally here. And personally, not biblically, but personally, I believe we need to not base it on their income, their intelligence, or anything like that. We need to have a set of rules that we follow. And that hasn't been going on. So that's my biblical thoughts on that and my personal thoughts. Until the next one, goodbye.